welcome to Disorderly Conduct's PlasmaTips video. This one's going to be kind of short. The match went pretty fast. I believe they surrendered in the end, but we're going to head out in a plasma tank I call Siege Engine. A lot of people say plasma, any ground plasma is obsolete, but I don't really believe that. You can do good with the ground plasma. So we're going to take this tank out and do battle with it. Plasma is really good for taking towers. You want to shoot these connection points marked where the black strips are on the glass bubble above it. Anything else and you're wasting time. You want to aim kind of not start at the bottom or top, but start somewhere towards the center because your splash damage will affect more crystals that way. So we're going to hit it in the middle a few times. Just spotted an enemy there. Any bot you play, you want to be spotting enemies as you can. Helps your teammates know where they're at. Right now I'm looking around to see what I can do. As a plasma tank, you are support for your team. You're not a frontline bot, so we're going to kind of hang back and lob some plasma volleys at these guys. As you can see, I just did heavy damage to the guy I hit there first with all blocks. It'll just wipe out a lot of blocks at once. It's not as good against electroplates, but it can sneak damage through the cracks in it, so don't be afraid to shoot at electroplated bots as well. Plasma's not great for aircraft, but like that, you can hit them with it if they're moving in a slow and predictable pattern.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
It still requires some precise prediction and timing, but it can be done. I do it a lot, but I used to play PlanetSide 2 and was really good at shooting down aircraft with an armor-penetrating tank. As you can see, I've got 2 radars on the back here. I can see all these guys now. I would have no idea that they were up there if it were not for those 2 radars. So I'm still going to die here. One of them spotted me. The rest of them are going to come down the hill. But we're going to try to take off his guns before that happens to at least disable this one guy. And yeah, we're going to die, but at least I've got 4 to 5 enemies totally busy just trying to kill me. It's a pretty cool robot that guy's got.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
So we'll respawn and head back out. Now, normally, like I said earlier, you want to support your team. Right now, my team's on the opposite side of the map, and I'm driving a tank. So what I'm going to do is harass these guys taking our tower and make them turn their attention away from it. That's going to give our guys more time on the other side of the map to do whatever they're doing while the enemy's shield is down. So we're just going to play peekaboo. We're going to drive forward, fire, back up. Drive forward, fire, back up. Try to take some of that guy's guns off too. Got a medic down there. This is okay because we've stalled them and our team has cut away a portion of their core. It's a little early in the game to be attacking their reactor, but sometimes it can make the difference in winning or losing the game. So we've got a little help here. We're going to keep lobbing plasma at them. Notice I shoot, I back up, I shoot, I back up. You don't want to sit right out in the open, even if you're a tank, because they can strip your guns off before they can kill your chassis of your tank. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen. That's the downside to tanks, is they'll typically strip all your guns away long before your tank is anywhere near incapacitated. We'll get a kill there. Well, now that they've cleared out, we're going to cruise back down here. And, well, we'll support the team a little bit first. He's harassing our copter. And he's got mega SMGs. Those things pack a heck of a punch. Again, shoot, back up. Now, we're just going to go on down here because that guy's not very much of a threat. We're going to try to get this tower back as quickly as we can. Notice I also look around a lot after each shot. You want to be aware of your surroundings in a plasma tank. You don't want things to sneak up on you, especially SMGs. They will rip you to shreds while you're waiting to reload, unless unless you get lucky and can pop their guns off with that plasma. So I'm still doing a lot of looking around. I even, out of habit there, I backed up after I shot, even though I wasn't fighting an enemy. So we'll take another pot shot at this aircraft. Another good solid hit, which I'm pretty sure brought him down out of the sky. Again, it's possible to hit aircraft with plasma. Just the good pilots flying those hamster balls and thruster sticks, they're going to be very difficult to hit, and you may not even want to waste your time.
Plasma bomber spotted.
So we're going to move up, but hang back, similar to a rail, support the team. Whiff the shot there. Another good solid hit. I'm going to wait for this guy to come into view and try to pop his mega SMGs off. He's giving our team a hard time with those. See right there, we just stripped him right off. That's what plasma is great for, is stripping guns right off the box. So we're going to go around the corner here. May not be the best decision. Yeah, there's no enemies. Like I said, you want to keep back. Closer than a rail, but it's a similar play style. You don't want to be right up there unless you're taking towers out.
Tower has been captured. Tesla flyer spotted.
And we are going to go in and support our team again. At this point, we've got their base pretty well locked down. We were going to destroy their core, but they went ahead and surrendered. They knew they were in over their heads and gave up early. So thanks for watching, and there's a few plasma tips.